Today's episode of We'll Get to It is brought to you by Lucky Orange, also known as our good friend Aaron. His music links will be in the description of this podcast. Hey Joe,
You want one?
what did the fox say? No, I'm okay for now.
Huh?
What's the fox say, Joseph?
Please support Planned Parenthood. What is up, baby? What?
It was an original.
Yeah.
It was the classic.
No, that was different. The word's a little.
What?
What it is,
That's
baby.
the thing.
That's the real one. What it is,
What?
baby.
Sorry.
What it is, baby. Welcome to the We'll Get to It. Monkey?
Don't just say that. They can't see the monkey stuffed animal in my room.
I was gonna say podcast any second now.
There goes the phone.
That's mine.
I was watching Ape Escape gameplay the other day.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Anyways, welcome to the We'll Get to It podcast.
Hi.
Is it your phone or my phone?
That's yours, honey.
Okay. Don't. What's wrong with you? All right, so I like that for the one episode we decided to do this for, we're sitting extremely close to one another.
We are.
Yeah,
Never closer.
never closer. So normally the format of this show, which is the format that I came up with, and it was just ripping off another show's format,
Which
was
is probably ripping off another show's format.
which is I think just the standard late night
Yeah.
monologue.
You know what we do? It's called the yoink and twist. You steal an idea and you add your own twist to it.
Except we're not twisting it really.
We twist it. We're funny ourselves in our own funny way. Funny.
Do you agree, audience?
Yes, I agree. Yeah.
That's just Arik doing
Oh.
the voice.
That's how the audience sounds to me.
I love Dr.
That's
Pepper.
me. I'm the audience. We love. We'll get to it.
Yeah, it's fucking what are the Keebler elves? The ones
Yeah.
listening to our things?
The people that make the cookies.
Yeah.
Ah,
The people? They're elves.
they are elves. But like weird elves.
The
that-
Keebler elves, yeah.
Well, the Keebler is like the family name.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought that was like the type elf.
I looked it up a while ago. It's the Keebler elves.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't either.
I was gonna say, so the format is we talk about news, we get to a main topic, and then usually a random third thing happens.
Yeah.
You know, we could do our
Yeah.
stand-up set or
Yeah.
play a song, get a musical guest,
Yeah. Or we
or we just close, or we just end the show.
Or just end the show
Yeah.
in a hot room.
This, fuck it's hot. I'm sweating so much, bro.
It's so hot in here.
I'm gonna take my shirt off.
I'm gonna unbutton a button.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my shirt. I'm
Oh,
gonna
no,
take
but
this
never
over
mind.
shirt off.
By the end of this podcast, I'm gonna be naked.
Yeah, I'm wearing my hoochie daddy shorts.
You are. You are a hoochie daddy.
Thank you. Who that hoochie daddy? Ooh.
It's you.
Yeah, it's me. Fuck, it is hot in here. I can't think.
It's really hot.
So normally, the format, it's what it is.
Yes, sir.
Today we're doing something a little different. We've
We've been sponsored
been sponsored
by a friend.
friend of the show. He was on the first ever episode of this. He's, I think, one of the few rides or dies. He's been in the lows and the highs.
He's a long-standing listener.
Long-standing.
Aaron Nagiat.
That's his last name?
Yeah.
That's how you say it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Aaron. I fucking hate you for doing this to me.
So Aaron purchased us a product that he thought would be funny for us to review.
And initially, okay, so let's talk about a little bit about like the curves that were this thing. Initially, I was really into it.
Yeah.
I was like, "Fuck yeah, that'd be funny."
And I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, you were
That's
like,
a
"I
little
don't know."
weird.
And then when the eggs were actually purchased,
Well, eggs. What do you mean eggs, Joseph?
when the things were actually purchased,
Uh-huh.
my position switched. I was like, I don't know, I didn't realize.
Yeah, and I already got permission from Christina.
Yeah, so you were into it.
Well, I was intrigued.
Yeah.
I was excited. Ow. At my knee. I was pretty excited.
Yeah, you were.
Just for the pun. Excited.
Yeah, you were pretty excited.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know how I feel.
That you
about
had your reservation.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't once we got closer to, once it started becoming a reality, my mind started like thinking about things. And
Yeah. This forewarning. This is gonna be a gross episode.
This is gonna be a gross episode.
This is
X-rated.
This is an X-rated episode. Don't listen without 3 forms of ID.
Yeah, and send them to me.
Send them to Joseph. He has to confirm them. He's already done like bouncer training, so you can spot a fake ID anywhere.
Yeah. I could do that shit with like no problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
it's gross.
This is gonna be a very gross episode.
Gross.
It's fucking disgusting.
And keep in mind, it's Aaron's fault.
This is Aaron Nagiat.
Yeah.
This is all him. What's his music name?
Lucky Orange.
Lucky Orange.
It's not. It's Orange Pluto.
It's Orange Pluto. Orange Pluto. Is who fucking did this. This is your fault, Aaron. And I don't fucking... What the fuck are you doing to me?
He's a pervert. Aaron is a pervert.
I thought I was a pervert. Aaron's a fucking pervert.
Wait, what's Aaron's...
Is it not Lucky Orange?
It's got orange in it. Orange Pluto? Hold on.
Gives me time to...
SoundCloud. I think I follow him on SoundCloud. Wouldn't it be funny that if he sponsored us and then we just get his name wrong the whole time?
Yeah. It's what we fucking should do.
Yeah.
Why is my email on here?
I don't know. I don't use it. Unless I have to.
Anytime.
Lucky Orange.
Yeah. 13 followers.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should go through each of these fucking tracks and roast them.
Oh, it's so hot. No, they're pretty good.
I know they're pretty good.
It's hot as fuck.
Oh my god, dude. I can't even think.
Here, hold on.
I'm sweating bullets over here.
Wait. Keep going, Joe.
Yeah, so... Okay, I spoiled it a little bit earlier. But what Aaron had purchased for us to review and to use were these little things called Tenga eggs. And what a Tenga egg is it comes in a little egg shell...
They ain't for scrambling.
Yeah, it ain't for scrambling. Well, it'll scramble your brains if you smell the fumes too much, but...
You do. Hey, don't get into the review yet.
Yeah. It comes in an eggshell case, and then you crack it open, and inside is like this... I want to say silicone?
Yes.
Like this silicone egg-shaped thing, and inside it has a ribbed pattern, and it has a hole. And it is designed for
you to stick your wiener in.
For you to stick your dick in it. And it is a pleasure tool. It is a sex toy. It is
a men's health device.
Men's health device, as is the politically correct term, is what I'm being told here.
No, that's how they advertise it on the website.
That's how they advertise it on the website. It's a sex toy. It's disposable.
Oh, that feels good.
I hope they're not...
They're one use only.
One use only.
And, before... I had heard about them for a long time. It was always a joke between Aaron and I. I'm the one that showed them to him because
So this is your fault.
I'm pretty hip on the internet. And I used to watch Twitch streams a lot.
Yeah.
I don't really anymore. But there was a streamer that I watched a lot. And he got sponsored by Tenga. It is a Japanese company. And they make, notoriously, the world's best pocket pussies. It's notorious. They're apparently the best in the world. But... I saw these little eggs. I was like, that's funny, ain't it, Aaron? And then Aaron said, if I buy them for you, will you review them on the podcast?
So this is your fault. You did this to us.
I didn't think he'd ever actually do it.
You didn't think Aaron would do it?
Mm-mm.
Well, now you know.
I do. Okay, just something like, oh no, these concert tickets are so expensive.
Yeah.
Wonder if you could sponsor the podcast.
Yeah.
Would it be crazy?
Yeah, it would be. Aaron's reviews and like he buys us like games.
Oh my god, Aaron! I heard the Steam Summer Sale is going on right now.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Aaron, Starship Troopers Terran Command's coming out soon. Do you want to get that for me?
Oh, wouldn't it be crazy if you sponsored the podcast with that?
You'd be crazy.
It's
Review copy.
It's just called having a sponsor.
Yeah.
But we're making Aaron be the sponsor.
Yeah. On his fucking on his salary.
On his military salary.
Yeah.
Hey, we pay it.
Yeah. You know what? I don't pay taxes. Never mind.
I do.
I don't.
But
I'm Blade. I don't
and
need penny
I know
pinchers.
exactly what Aaron's response to that would be. Oh yeah, your 2 cents, because that's how much like individually like per person goes into his salary is like 2 cents.
Got it.
Yeah, essentially, like over the course of his whole career.
That just made me sad.
Yeah. I mean,
Where is all our defense budget going?
fucking
Missiles?
into fucking the Area 51.
God, it is hot.
It is. I opened the window.
Okay.
I hope that doesn't break. Let me.
Why don't you just push it all the way up?
It's not that long. It
Well,
needs
the-
a stick to prop it.
The length of the ruler is it? It's not a long. It's not a.
That's the end of it.
Yeah. Why don't you just put the whole ruler in?
Up in this, it doesn't go that high. Is this on this cable?
Man, you got a classic New York window here.
I do.
Yeah. City is surprisingly quiet outside.
I know, it's nice.
Yeah.
All right, but Joseph.
Here on 82nd and Manhattan
let's
Street.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Let's just dive in.
Okay.
All right.
So,
I have divided my review into. We had 3 each. They came in a pack of 6. It was the hard-boiled collection
yeah.
because they come in different.
And different textures, patterns, ribbings,
Yeah, the biggest thing that changes is that the pattern inside
the pattern of the ribbing.
inside the egg, so that you have different feelings for it.
Yeah.
This is where it's gonna get gross now, by the way.
Yeah.
So
From
keep that in
here
mind.
on out. Yeah, from here on out. I was gonna.
Do you want me to go first?
Well, let's talk a little bit more about
Like in general?
the product.
I think the
do you still
packaging
have
is
the-
nice.
Do you still have the box?
Do I? I thought I did. I don't think so. It comes in like an egg carton. It looks like an egg carton.
Yeah.
And it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like their
It's-
branding is like top notch. I think it's really like smart. I think it's funny.
It's subtle, also.
Yeah, it's like the design is really good.
Yeah. It's like subtle by being out there.
Yeah.
You know, it's a hiding in plain sight type of deal.
Yeah.
Even though you shouldn't hide. Sex is normal. It's part of
Well,
everyday
even
life.
in like Japan, like, that's why they market it as like a men's health device.
Because sex is like frowned upon.
So like I think Tenga is trying to like be like, it's not weird. This is like a part of men's health.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know, and health, people health in general. This is just their men's health area.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So the packaging's really nice. There's 6 eggs is what was in there.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
6 eggs.
We took 3 each.
We
We
took-
did a random grab.
We tore off the wrappers. The wrappers have like the designs and all that stuff, and we just swapped them around. We did a
Yeah.
draft.
We did a
style.
draft pick. Yeah.
Draft style. I don't remember the 3 that I got. It's been a while now, so that's why I was kind of.
I have all the wrappers that I have.
I threw those went in the trash for me instantly. So,
Interesting.
yeah, that's why I was kind of hoping you had the box, but you don't.
The box doesn't say what's on it. I can actually just show you because I knew which 3 I have.
Okay.
Tenga egg hard boiled 2. That's the.
But
Oh. Oh yeah. Oh wait, did you have like the circles?
no.
Oh no, this isn't circle. That's like the suction cups.
These aren't any of them, by the way. None of them are like
These
this.
aren't ours.
These aren't ours. No.
Hard boiled 1?
No. Same deal.
No, where's hard boiled 2? There's the. Ours was yellow though, on the outside like this.
Wait, no. Click on the. This isn't it either.
Mm-mm.
We did have spider though. Click on the.
We did spider? No, we didn't.
Didn't we have one that was spider? We don't have these. This isn't it.
Oh.
Try the red one.
But our packaging was yellow, Joseph. Thunder Crater Misty. Hold on, we gotta go to the Tenga Egg series. Okay, let's just start talking about it.
Yeah.
But there's
This one right here.
was this?
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. So I had these ones. So I had Boxy, Brush, and
Tornado, I think.
Tornado. Yeah, I had Boxy,
Yeah.
Brush, and Tornado.
Yeah.
And then you had
Wavy 2, Sphere, and Silky 2. Okay. All right. So what do you want to talk about first with this?
So I think in general, ours was labeled as hard boiled. I think. Standard package. No,
It was Easy Beat, is what I remember.
It was easy. It was easy beat.
Oh my god.
What are we
What
doing?
the fuck are we doing here?
So
What is this?
we had the easy beat eggs, and so here's what I'm gonna say. The thing that kind of it takes this usual act
Yeah.
and then it makes it more
More-
confusing, or not even more confusing, just more of a thing to do.
Yeah.
So I feel like if I lived alone, maybe it'd be fine,
Yeah.
or it'd be better.
We don't. Neither of us live alone, so maybe we're not fully appreciating this
Yeah.
thing for what it is. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah.
When I'm in the mood,
Mm-hmm.
I'm in and out. You
In
know?
and out, yeah.
I'm trying to just crank that out as fast as possible.
Okay.
And,
For me, it depends, but.
you know, for me, most of the time,
Mm-hmm.
it's just let's get into it,
Get
get
this
done,
finished.
and
then let's get to it.
and move on. Yeah, exactly. The way that this product works, because I tried one without lube.
Oh, you did.
A
I
coup-
did it as intended.
Yeah, I did a
designer
couple
intended.
riffs
Mm-hmm.
without the lube.
How was that?
I couldn't even stick it in.
Oh, so it's like essentially required.
Yeah.
The let's go into like the bad first. So
Yeah.
I separated my thing into my three separate times using it,
Okay.
using them. The first time was horrible. Like I think I had food poisoning that day,
Mm-hmm.
and I just felt horrible. But like, it didn't like come up yet until after I had used the Tenga egg, and I had used the boxy one, which is like little squares. Couldn't feel the difference of these little things, and so the smell of the lube was kind of gross,
It smells
and
like you light it on fire. It smells like accelerant. It smells
yeah,
disgusting.
moments after
Pungy.
Joseph, moments after using this Tenga egg, I disposed of it, and then I vomited all of the mashed potatoes I had eaten that day, because I think I had food poisoning.
Yeah.
And then I had felt so gross, it had ruined my whole experience. So I had like a 1 out of 10 experience
Yeah.
using the first Tenga egg, because I vomited like hard,
Yeah.
a
But
lot.
I figure you just you give it the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it was
I
'cause-
did. So then I tried it a second time,
Yeah.
and the second time I had tried which one did I do? I did Tornado the
Okay.
second time.
Yeah.
And with that one, it was just like the first time I was like, oh, maybe like I like all of my senses were just weird because I had food poisoning and I just felt gross.
Mhm.
The lube still smelled bad, and then I ended up just using I used it, I threw it away, and I went, that was better than the first time. So it was like a 5 out of 10. Because it just felt normal. Maybe a 6, because it was like, you know, usually when you're doing the deed,
Yeah.
it's just, you know, you don't have full engulfment. That was
Yeah. 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 I
so
get
at
what you're
least
saying.
there's that.
Yeah.
So that's like, you know, it bumps it up. But the hassle
yeah.
of it and the cleanup takes a long time,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh my god. You have your own specific gripe with it.
I'll
Okay, and
I'll
then
save it.
and then my third time, it was pretty good. It was better than all the other times. It was like a 7.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
And I used brush. That was the
That was your
shape that I used
final
was
one.
brush, and it was good.
Yeah. That was your final one.
But my main issue with the product itself is the construction of it. I thought we had the hard boiled series, so that's why I was going to talk about this. I guess that's just how this is. When you're using it, it doesn't like fully stretch the way it's supposed to
Yeah.
for the bottom half of the egg.
Yeah.
So there's not a lot of like sensation
Yeah.
on that like last half. And so it just doesn't feel like anything
It just
on the bottom
feels like
part.
the top.
It's just like all the
The mechanism.
what is it, like rubber or whatever the fuck it is, like
Yeah.
silicone rubber
I
flexes.
yeah. I made it. I gave the description. It just makes your dick look like a big old mushroom.
Yeah.
because it just wraps around the tip.
Yeah.
And it just spreads.
And that's it.
And it's kind of funny looking.
It is funny looking.
If I would take
It's like really funny.
I would take a picture of it.
I should have taken a picture of it.
But like I was like at the same time, I don't want this out there.
And then you can like, once you get like intimate with someone, you can be like, hey, do you like shiitake mushrooms?
Yeah.
Do you like this?
Yeah, that's what it looked like, a big old shiitake mushroom.
It did.
And
So
yeah,
it was the overall, like, I think construction of it, it feels like it needs to be made maybe thinner at the bottom, because the way eggs are designed, or the way that an egg is it's thinner at the top and then it gets thick at the bottom.
Yeah.
So because of that, the bottom half of it, like, is like a more clumped up mass of rubber that doesn't stretch the way it should.
I honestly thought it was reverse. It was thinner, like when I first.
Oh, you thought it would be thicker at the top and then you'd fuck it the other way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, the whole goes in one way. Oh, and they have like their own like lube that you pour into it.
Yeah.
That's a whole mess. And it's a whole like
smelly.
It smells bad. It does not smell good.
So I don't normally use lube.
Me neither.
So I don't know if that's like a normal lube smell.
Not all lube smells like that.
Yeah. So that's why I was kind of like, well, whatever.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like maybe it's just me. But no, this smells like methylamine. It smells like fucking.
It has a strong like
see, look
chemical
at this.
smell.
Look at even in this.
Even in the like photo of this.
Like look at all of this is like.
It's not stretching at all.
It's just at the tip.
Yeah, maybe that's for like grip, but it still doesn't, like, for like maybe even more than half of it. It doesn't stretch.
Yeah.
And also, I felt like I was gonna fucking puncture the goddamn thing.
I feel like
I was scared.
I was having a hard time inserting.
Yeah. So I don't.
I kind of had to do like the
peel it open.
the
Yeah.
like pinch both ends and then stretch it over. And,
So it's
I'm not saying I'm packing Sheboygan over here.
No, yeah.
I'm just saying that
it is a snug fit to enter.
Yeah.
It is. And so
to clarify, we are not Sheboygan.
We're not that Sheboygan, but
God did not bless me that way. He made me funny.
He made you funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't. That was my main issue. Was like, one, the cubes I think is like, or boxy is what it's called.
Yeah.
Was the horrible. It didn't have any extra sensation. It didn't do anything, and it just felt.
I'm gonna tell you
like
right now.
nothing.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah.
I felt no difference between either of them.
But you had the one that was called Sphere.
That was my last one because I thought that was gonna be the best one.
Yeah.
And that's a whole other thing.
Okay.
But are you done with yours?
Anything
else you want to bring up?
Let me think. All of my patterns that like looked similar, but like they're like, ooh, it twists more on the inside and it's like divoted or whatever. You couldn't tell the difference. So like the ones that are brush, hold on, what was it? What are the fucking names? The one that's labeled brush and then the one that's labeled tornado, they felt the exact same.
Yeah.
There's no difference. The boxy did feel different, but that's because it was so drastically different from the other ones.
Yeah.
But it didn't feel like anything. It just felt like a different nothing.
Silky and wavy, same deal.
Same exact thing. They look very similar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like these might feel the exact same.
Yeah.
As well. All right, Joseph, that is my rant.
Okay.
I think, however, though, it is better than just normal alone time. If you are in the, like, if you have like time.
Yeah.
And if you like have time to yourself.
No, it makes it more
of an
intimate,
event, more of an event.
Yeah. But so here's my thing. I had talked to you about this.
Yes.
So for those that know me, 9 times out of 10, I am on. I'm ready to go any second. Someone comes in there and goes, "Hey, baby, let's bounce." I'll be like, "Fuck
let's
yeah!"
do the sideways mambo.
Let's do the horizontal mambo. We'll do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The time that we decided to do this,
you were in that 1 out of 10.
I was in that 1 out of 10. It was really rough for me to like get
to bring yourself to do it
to where I was doing. I had to like bust out a Polaroid bust out an old Polaroid that I have.
Dust it off.
I feel like a soldier in World War One
The locket.
with a locket of my sweetheart. You know. But yeah, so I was just in that rough 1 out of 10. Nothing was doing it. I was going through all my categories, you know.
Yeah.
I was doing, lesbian, nothing there. You know, man on man, nothing there. Man on woman, nothing there. Man, woman, nothing there. Woman, man, nothing there. MTF, FTMs, nothing there.
Nothing there?
You know, it's just nothing was working. So I had to bust out that old Polaroid there. Just, it was like a record.
We're Dustin scene.
Yeah. It was like a record.
Yeah.
You know? Just
pop it in the...
Put the needle down.
Pop it on the old 8-track.
Yeah. Bust it on the old table and then put the needle down. And, yeah.
So, yeah.
Ghost trying to get it.
I know. Crazy.
So I'm prefacing by that. You know, I wasn't in the right headspace at the time.
Aaron, you fool. They're on sale right now. You could have gotten them $2 off.
Fool.
I know.
So I got the wavy, the sphere.
You see the deal, actually? I just realized it's a 3% deal. It's on sale for 3% off.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
It's wavy, sphere, and silky. So the first time I did it, again, I wasn't in the mood, but when I did get in the mood, I was like, you know what? This is gonna be nice.
It's different.
Yeah.
It's different.
Cracked open the egg, took out the lube. You know, the little
packet, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, tear the corner off.
Yeah. And then fucking did it. Smelled the lube. Smelled gross.
I would not have smelled it if I were, like, direct sniff.
Well, it's because, like, I was tearing it.
You waft it like you're in a lab?
I'm going to smell something before I put it on my dick.
I'm not gonna.
I'm going to smell something before I put it on my dick.
How often is that the case?
Every time. If you don't pass the smell test,
you don't get in.
You don't get a ride on this train.
Yeah.
Not a train.
You don't get a train ride on you.
Yeah. You just get like the first car.
Yeah.
Not the whole train, just the first car. You know?
Yeah.
It's like it's those trains that they use to push other trains into position.
Oh yeah.
That's the one.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I was like, it smells gross. I went. It smells like burning ink.
Yeah.
That's what it smelled like. And I looked at the directions of what I'm like, do I lather myself up or do I lather
put it in the thing?
And then I looked at the directions and
Yeah.
said, put it in the thing. I put it in the thing.
Yeah.
Right? And to put it in the thing, it's got to be upside down.
Yeah.
And I went, all right, cool. Did that. And then I did like
flipped it over.
And yeah, and it's like, I was having a hard time inserting myself.
Yeah.
So I just like did the...
You have to do the little pinch and open.
And then I went in and I was like... I'm like, is this supposed to feel good?
Yeah.
You know? Like, as I was like...
Which was it? Wavy?
Wavy was my first one.
Okay. Wavy was my first. We're regaling old stories of our youth.
Yeah. And then, I was doing the deed, and the whole time I was just like, I could have knocked this out like in 5 minutes, 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
It takes a very quiet, private activity.
It turns it
into a loud, mushy mess.
Yeah.
And that Polaroid wasn't. I was like, you can
learning...
only stare at it for so long.
I think what we're learning is, I think any type of sex toys like that, though I feel it turns it into an event, which is what some people want.
Yeah. And so, I did the deed, and I was like, immediately afterwards, there's this phenomenon that goes around, and we've talked about it ad nauseum before, you and me.
Yeah.
It's called post-nut clarity.
Yes.
When that hits, and your dick is in an egg.
Yeah, and you just look at it as you're going soft.
This wave of a feeling comes over you. I think incorrectly, I had used the word
shame. Yeah.
I don't know if it's shame.
I don't think it's shame.
I think it's just like
understanding your reality that you're in now.
Like you're questioning the, pun intended, the fallacy. The fallacy of the egg. You're like, my dick is in an egg.
It's in an egg.
My dick...
filled with stinky lube.
Yeah. And then
and now you gotta clean yourself up.
Then you gotta. I will say, I'm gonna give it props. The mess is all inside.
It's contained.
It's contained.
Yeah.
And so you take the thing off.
Do you think someone would wash it out and use it again?
Yeah.
Do you think people do that?
Yeah.
I would not do that.
I wouldn't, but like
Yeah.
I probably I don't know. Like
I know in the website they actually have reviews. Do you want to read a review or two?
when we're
Oh,
done.
when we're done? Yeah.
But like I don't. What makes it disposable? You know, like is it like because you used it the once and then you ruin the ribbing inside, or
I think it's just like a sanitary issue.
got it.
I think it's just like like you probably shouldn't. You're also putting lube in it, and then like
yeah.
It might have like some gross shit in it, or
You're right.
getting old might get bad.
I'm not sure, but yeah, I wouldn't use it again. But I'm pretty sure someone did.
I felt so used after.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do some like I'm gonna bring something up here. Part of me like the curiosity was like, I wonder if I like go like that, is it all just gonna?
Yeah.
And so like I hovered it over
The toilet.
Yeah, and I went like that. Nothing fell out.
Wow.
It trapped the mess pretty good.
Wow, good for them.
Or that, or maybe I did a nut and I faked it.
You faked it. You're too used to it.
Yeah, I'm too used to faking my orgasms.
So, just
Ugh.
dying.
It's the heat. No, it's not because of what we're talking about. It's the fucking heat.
It's a combination.
I don't think so. Wait, hold on. This is the review we're gonna read right here. Oh, that's genius right there.
Interesting. Okay.
So that was my first time.
Yeah.
The second time,
Was it better or worse than the first time?
I was more used to the process.
Okay. Yeah, there is a learning curve.
Yeah.
Especially for us, because we've never done it before.
Yeah. So I was more used to the process, but I'm gonna say overall, the result was the same. I still ended up looking at my dick, and I'm like, this is what am I doing? I questioned everything I've ever done with my life.
That led you to that point.
Yeah, I was like, I should have fucking started this podcast with Kevin instead or something. You know,
If you did it with Kevin, you wouldn't have done this.
Yeah, we probably would have done some other dumb shit.
So,
but like, I was just like, what the fuck is this? And then like at the same time, I was going through like my thing.
Yeah.
And so I was just questioning other things too.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't be thinking like this when my dick isn't an egg.
Yeah.
I can't be questioning my life.
Mm-mm.
When my dick isn't an egg. So I fucking just manned up. I yanked the egg out.
Yeah.
And then I fucking threw it in the trash. That's what it is. And so for the last one, we had made the prediction that Sphere was gonna be the best one.
Yes.
The last one, I was kind of getting over whatever it was I was feeling, so it was easier to get into the mood. I'd watched some spicy TikToks before.
Nice.
I had the Polaroid right there propped up, ready to go.
Already? All primed and ready to
Yeah. Just that black and white Polaroid there.
Your cum tribute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Anyways. So, I'm all ready to go. I put the egg in. I thought I had put it in correctly.
Yeah.
And so mid bonanza there.
Mid
Sheboygan, the fucking egg slips out. All the lube squirts down, and I'm like, if the lube goes to the outside, this fucking thing is sticky as fuck.
Yeah, lube gets sticky.
But the egg activates the stickiness faster.
Yeah.
And so it was just a mess.
Yeah.
And so I did my best to just, because I'm like, I'm in it for the long run, I'm gonna put my,
I gotta started it and I gotta finish it.
Yeah. So I put the egg back on. I manned up.
Wow. Did it fall on the floor?
Huh? No, it was just in my hand.
Oh.
And when I was reinserting it, some of the lube had gone onto it.
Oh, got it.
So it was like when you spill a Coke can.
Yeah.
And you don't clean up the mess, and it's just that level of sticky.
Yeah.
That's how it was.
Oh.
Yeah. It was
more grip on the egg though.
More grip, but the mess, the smell was everywhere.
Dude, the smell is so fucking bad
and pungent. And I was just cranking that thing fucking like it was no. I put the Polaroid down. I was like, I don't want you to see me at my lowest moment.
Don't look at me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use my
close your eyes.
I'm just gonna use my memory
here.
Yeah. I'm gonna think about my first time or whatever.
Yeah.
Or whatever the fuck. And then I did the business and I completed it. And then I was just like, I'm fucking done with this. I'm over it.
Yeah.
This is not a product I want to use.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that right now, Aaron. This is. I don't know if Aaron has used them.
We are not sponsored by Tenga.
We are not sponsored.
We are
by
sponsored
Tenga.
by Aaron to use a Tenga.
Yeah. I don't know. Is Aaron a user of these?
He's never used it before.
Aaron,
Never used one.
I'm gonna say right now, I wouldn't recommend it.
I think
You know, I wouldn't recommend because for me, it's like.
Aaron lives.
What are your? Give me your stats. How many times you cranking it a day?
Every day?
Yeah.
I mean, I get like saw one a day in at least.
I'm like 5 a day.
Right now?
Huh? No, I cranked like 3 times before I came in here.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Wait, when? In the car?
No, like in my house.
On the way over? The look you gave me.
Look, I'm cranking 5 times a day.
Yeah.
You know? Sometimes like back to back.
Yeah.
You know, because I got to get that 5.
I think we just have a different view on...
Yeah. I'm going to say this.
Wow, why is your pinky nail so sharp?
I know, it's like...
You have good nails.
Oh,
You should get them. You should get manicured. They look good.
Yeah, thank you.
I got a manicure today.
Yeah. We've talked about this before. Me and Arik have a type of like ED or something.
It's lack of
Sensation.
sensation. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you know, and I think it comes from the fact that I cranked it so much when I was a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
I was just cranking out fucking on the hour every hour.
Yeah. Teenagers be horny.
Yeah.
That's.
And so I think part of that contributes to this. Because, like, you know, I'm in and out 5 minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
You know? And this just adds to those 5 minutes. So I'm kind of like...
It does. It literally, like, quadruples your time.
Yeah. So I'm just like, I don't want that. You know, I just want that instant...
Yeah, wham bam, thank you, man.
Because I'm a critical thinker. You know this.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get that post-net clarity so I can...
A true philosopher of his
Yeah.
age is Joseph DeVille.
Yeah. So I'm trying to just get to that post-net clarity so I can try and solve the world's problems.
Yeah.
Or at the very least, try to get my life in order.
Yeah.
But yeah, this fucking thing, I don't know. See,
Yeah,
I'm wasting my post-nut clarity wisdom on the fact that my egg is in a dick.
No, your dick is in an egg.
My dick is in an egg.
See?
This is why I gotta probably crank it right now.
Go ahead, I want to look.
You can tell exactly when I'm on the come down from the post-nut clarity when I start like swallowing my words and shit.
Oh yeah, I can tell.
Yeah.
Ugh. But yeah, I would say if you are a person that has experimented with sexual products in the past, I would say maybe give these a try. But I don't think that these are a good like intro piece. I don't think these are like for like the layman to try and just go ahead and use.
Because these are, I think, they're small.
They are. They're portable.
So I'm
Wait,
I'm trying to
people
figure.
travel with these.
That's what I'm thinking. It's like if you know you don't want to fucking walk through TSA with your goddamn fleshlight, so you bring one of these things with you.
Yeah, pop it in your pocket.
Yeah, I don't. You know,
Airplanes got bathrooms.
I'm gonna be honest with you. This is my first like sex toy
Sex
type
yeah, same
deal.
Yeah,
I've never used like one of those. What are them fucking things? The pocket pussies.
pocket pussy. Yeah,
Never-
flashlight.
The flashlights. Never
Yeah,
did one.
yeah.
You know, like people were like, you can make your own. I was like, I got my own, buddy. It's called my right hand.
Alrighty.
Sometimes left and right.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Ambidextrous.
Yeah. When
Throwing
it comes to that, yeah.
Throwing it between them.
Yeah.
Like one of those door stoppers.
Yeah. Like, I do that sometimes. I'm bored and I'll just go like.
It doesn't go that fast.
Huh? It-
What if it did?
That'd be hilarious.
That'd probably feel good. Anyways.
Yeah. I was gonna say, what if you shove the door stopper up your butt and then someone goes like that and then it blings inside your butt?
It's called a vibrator.
Yeah.
You're just doing a manual vibrator.
Yeah. I don't know.
So
I've never
that
shoved
is-
anything up my butt, by the way, to clarify also.
me neither.
Well, actually, no.
So that was
A
that's
one
my
hand
opinion.
or two.
I think it's good for people who have tried sex toys before. I don't think that you should try it as a first go.
Yeah. Out of 10 post-nuts clarities, what would you give it overall?
Oh, as another clarification, I know Aaron has used a pocket pussy in the past. It turned his dick green
Turn his dick green.
because the the dye of the silicone rubbed off on it, and it like turned him off to it. And it was in the shape of a football. And it was from Spencer's.
Nice.
Yeah, Spencer's football pocket pussy.
Anyways, Aaron Green Dick.
Old Green Dick Aaron, thank you for sponsoring the podcast.
Yeah, thanks, Green Dick.
Stream Lucky Orange on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Check him out. Give him a listen or two.
Fucking Green Dick.
He's got good, like, how do you like describe this type of music? Here, I'll play a. Here's a song by Lucky Orange called Mile Marker.
Hashtag indie.
I'm gonna play 15 seconds of it so we can't copy Rich us. Oh.
Not now.
Not now.
Not now.
Sorry. Fuck off.
Seconds coming.
Your voice travels fast in the wind. I'm hoping you'll replace all of my sins.
All right, that's what you get. That's what the money he gets for these things goes to.
How would you describe that?
What?
That type of music? Because that's what you asked me.
Like alternative.
Yeah, alt.
Indie music. That's what he has it written
Hashtag
here as
indie,
hashtag
yeah.
indie. Yeah.
That's a little funky. I like this one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Dreaming in Limbo. Whip.
Wait, no, work in progress.
Floating on whispers of love
Yeah, this is like-
I once knew.
Yeah.
Can't seem to wake up. I'm
Yeah, this is a good song.
daydreaming fake love. Maybe it's love lost, or maybe it's you.
Someone
I'm
put a
just
comment.
finding time to float on by.
This is a good song.
Maybe
you write a
it's
comment?
time to
you write very
say
Tenga?
goodbye.
Huh?
Can you write very Tenga?
Very Tenga. Cool.
I think hit enter, right?
Yeah. I would. Did he post a comment? Oh, I guess it is. Oh, he puts it at the marker you're at too.
Very Tenga, cool.
All right.
But yeah, what would you give it out of 10? This
Aaron?
the fucking sex toys we're talking about. That's a TikTok clip right there.
Damn it. Out of 10, if I pull myself out of my own headspace and like think of it from a point of view of people who already use like sex toys, I think I would give it a 7.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
For me personally, it was like a 5 out of 10 because it didn't feel like it added anything. The slight increase in like pleasure was outweighed by the smell.
Yeah.
So I wasn't a fan.
I'm gonna give it. So I can't get in the headspace of people who have used these products before because I've never used these products before.
It's called empathizing. Try it once in a while.
I'm not gonna fucking do that. All right? Why the fuck would I do that?
I thought
Do
you
they-
said you weren't gonna be angry anymore.
Ah, fuck that.
Oh no, the Tenga made him angry again.
I
Damn
didn't say
it.
I wasn't gonna be angry. No, I got angry literally you fucking seconds after I said I wasn't gonna be angry.
No, but you shouted, but you weren't angry.
I'm not angry now.
So
Fuck.
what
They don't think of the fucking dudes who use sex toys. Don't think about dudes who don't use sex toys. So why the fuck should I think about them?
But they were them at one point.
Fuck them. Fuck them in the ear.
No, but they were people that didn't use them at one
Fuck
point.
them.
But what?
Fuck them.
It's like how not all circles are ovals, but not all ovals are circles or something. No, square. Fuck. It's like not how.
This is a
not
4
all...
out of 10 for me.
Oh, okay.
It's 4 out of 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
Most. Again, I also furiously vomited after my first time using.
Yeah.
it.
Alright.
So it was pretty rough.
Let's read a review
Yes, please.
from
Scroll down,
from the reviews
Down,
of Tenga
down,
Egg.
down, down,
I
down.
specifically picked this one, not for the endowed. He gave it 5 stars though,
He did.
and he's verified.
He is verified purchaser.
As the title says, the directions and was working fine for at least a minute. Got the textures doing a thing, then pop goes the weasel. Tore through it. Oh, stick to cups. Those are at least leave me smiling.
So he's talking about the Tenga cups, which is like their flagship product.
He tore through it.
He tore through the egg.
What a fucking shit.
He must have been furiously doing it too.
Yeah. Well, he's putting in work. This is
He
the most
was.
recent review we're gonna read here.
This was on 6/25/2022, which was 3 days ago.
Yeah. These are fun and get the job done, but like I like the new pocket brand they have now. I will keep these as a backup.
Yeah, they're also kind of expensive to like keep up with. Like you have to pay like $45 to like get a pack of 6.
Literally, the first time I used one, I ripped it open at the top and became unusable.
Okay, the top makes sense because it's thinner at the top.
This is first time I buy and use Tenga product, and it felt very bad.
Joe's only looking at 1-star reviews right now. Also.
Yeah. I have no feeling with this one. It no fit with my quote, and not any word can describe my disappointed. I have bought 2-pack and have no 12-pack. I assume is what he said. I have no idea
To do with 11 eggs left. Oh, rough.
I think just use them, buddy.
2 weeks and no. Oh, this guy just didn't get delivered. Now
Yeah.
we're on the highest
5-star.
rated.
Yeah. Not to my expectations. Not as great as I thought from the reviews. I read it sounded great, but after the real thing, I wasn't happy. It didn't feel. Why'd you give it 5 stars?
Yeah,
then?
why didn't you give it 5 stars?
Fantastic. This guy, Mother's Milk.
Mother's milk.
I bought one of these eggs years ago in Vegas at the porn convention. It was fantastic. So far, this guy's
He's loving it.
The most accurate spelling, also.
Yeah, he did. He had spelled everything correctly.
I just purchased a 6-pack for my cousin.
Ew.
We jerked off together as kids. Both 54 now. Excuse me?
Huh?
He was visiting a few weeks ago, and I showed him mine and how stretchy it was. I even put it on and gave a few strokes, then added some lube to show him the difference. A few strokes later, I was solid and demonstrated the stretch where you could clearly see my head. He said he should get one. I surprised him and sent a 6-pack with lube. He called me the day after the delivery and said, "Thanks, this thing is fantastic. I've drained myself."
What the fuck? They gotta be south, like from the south.
Oh, he was at Vegas.
No, he said that he. He was visiting a few weeks ago, and he showed him his and how stretchy it was.
He
and
was
then-
visiting a few weeks ago. His cousin.
Yeah, he didn't put this on. Look, the Vegas convention is separate. He said, "I just purchased the 6-pack for my cousin."
Yeah. We jerked off together as kids.
Stop saying that part, please. I don't want to hear it again.
He fucking just said that right
Yeah,
there.
that's wow.
For everyone to read. They're both 54. They're grown men.
He said he should get one. I surprised him sending him a 6-pack with lube. What the fuck, bro?
Well, he showed him his and how stretchy it was.
And then he said, "Here's how it looks with the lube, though, too."
And he gave it a few strokes and he gave it a few strokes.
I do find it funny how you can see your wiener right through it, though, too.
I know.
It is
I
kind
find
of
it funny.
funny.
Yeah. You can clearly see my head.
Yeah, I forgot about that part.
You are disgusting.
Yeah, as a gross human. Go to page 2.
Let's go to page 2.
These are all 5-star. It has a lot of 5-star reviews.
Nothing that grabs my attention.
Outstanding materials, unbelievable design, and realistic feel. Today's technology is answering all the questions we asked for.
That's
What?
not-
What?
Wow, I've always just been a lotion in hand kind of lonely guy, but like, wow, I bought these kind of as a joke because I had some extra money. I'm probably going to buy a lot more products going forward.
This guy was fan.
Most recent.
Most
helpful.
Pictures only. There's a pictures only.
Oh,
Wait. Fuck. Get out of here. Wait, can we click on his profile? He's right there at the bottom.
Oh.
At the bottom. Can you click on? Fuck.
He's
Yeah, look at the
verified. How do you
username.
become verified?
Verified like purchaser.
Ah.
Like he is verified purchase.
Okay, most helpful.
Like Amazon does that too, where it's like this person verified.
Videos
purchased
first?
the product.
No.
Not as great as I thought.
Fuck me.
Or don't. But I would say
How is this lowest rating? It's just going through the same fucking. Oh.
yeah.
It's because I'm on see all reviews.
See all reviews. Yeah, there you go.
Pictures first.
Damn it.
These are fun and get the job done. This has been We'll Get to It.
Oh, okay. All right, everybody. This has been our first ever sponsored episode of We'll Get to It.
Yeah.
Sponsored
If
by
you want-
Aaron Nagiat.
If you want more of Aaron's review corner,
Listen to his music.
Yeah, and Aaron, buy us more things that we can review.
Maybe not a sex toy next time though.
Yeah, maybe not a sex product.
Maybe like a ninja bullet.
Oh, ninja bullet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd
Like
a.
a.
What is that? A fucking kamikaze plane? What's going on out there?
Oh, there's a plane landing in front of my house. So take care, everybody. This has been the Tenga. Get to it.
I feel disgusting.
I still feel sticky.
That smell is just in my nostrils.
Your
now.
dick will never unstick. I've chemically burned my nether regions to get the feeling off.
You ever jerk off so much you get rope burn?